Start inside the coding agent you already use. Codex and Claude Code are the supported alpha paths today. Anti-gravity and Cursor can be explored where your environment supports repo-based plugins or skills, but keep those paths as compatibility testing until your own runtime proves them. The simple install prompt is this. Install the TraceWeaver plugin from the Oxiom Systems TraceWeaver repo. Include the TraceWeaver skills, then reload or restart the host so the new commands are visible. For first use, do not start by asking for code. Start with a Bootstrap. If your host exposes /commands, run /twauto with Bootstrap TraceWeaver authority for this project. If it exposes skills without slashes, ask the agent to run twauto with the same instruction. The Bootstrap is meant to create the authority shape, not to rush into implementation. The three files to expect are requirements.md, traceability-matrix.md, and the TraceWeaver intent-contract.yml. A good requirements file is not just a wish list. It records the need, the requirement identifier, the acceptance boundary, how it will be verified, what validation question remains, and whether the requirement is draft, approved, held, or rejected. After Bootstrap, run requirements review before implementation. This is the authority step. It either accepts the baseline, asks for a clarification, records a gap, or keeps a claim held until the project has enough evidence. The normal cycle starts by shaping intent when the work is still fuzzy. Strategy, ideation, grill, and brainstorm can all be useful, but they are source evidence. They do not authorize implementation by themselves. When the requirements are clear, use TW. Plan to create a bounded implementation plan. Then use the authority gate before work starts. The point is simple. The agent should know exactly which approved requirement or exception owns the change. Implementation is handled through TW work. It changes code or documents only inside the approved boundary, establishes test or smoke evidence where needed, and links meaningful behavior back to the trace record. After work, TraceWeaver checks that the changed files still trace to authority and evidence. Code review handles behavior-bearing files. Document review handles requirements, matrices, plans, intent contracts, and validation records. At the end, use TW audit when you need to know whether the project is actually ready for the claim being made. Audit does not implement fixes or mark work complete. It checks authority, traceability, verification, validation, generated views, and held claims. /twauto is the experimental shortcut. It tries to run the TraceWeaver loop for you. Bootstrap, plan, authority gate, work, traceability, review, repair, and evidence recording. Treat it as advisory alpha. It should stop when authority is missing, when validation is not proven, or when publication needs a separate, explicit decision.